what should we do? What should we talk about? Who knows? You clicked on this video, which means that I probably titled it something that made you want to click on the video. Hi, my name is Hana. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my first video. Congratulations, you're probably the very first viewer. Today I'm going to be talking about some books that I've read and enjoyed. I started reading when I was like 5. I don't know, that's probably not even true, but whatever. So I started reading for fun in freshman year of high school, and then I read so many books freshman year. It was insane, but it was just the book talk books, not like actual like super amazing, wonderful books that like I'm in love with now. But specifically, I read a lot of Lynn Painter books because I really liked Better Than the Movies. So I purchased the Do-Over and the other books she put out. After I read some of her books, I started the Twisted series, which I would rate a 7.5 out of 10 because it was just every book has the same formula if it's a romance, and it's really annoying because now anytime I read a romance book, I know exactly what's gonna happen. Like, I know the formula. It's like guy meets girl, girl and guy go on a date and get together, guy or girl has mommy daddy issues, girl and guy break up, girl and guy make up, and then boom, you have a romance book. And I feel like that was heavily used with the Twisted series because I don't know, if you haven't read it, just go read it and you'll see. And then after that, I read the Fine Print series. I don't know if that's actually what it's called, but it's like the Fine Print Terms and Conditions and the Final, what is it called? The Final Offer. So it must be called the Final Print series or something, whatever. I enjoyed those books. I actually enjoyed them because, okay, not to say that I didn't enjoy the other ones, but these ones I felt they had a bit more like structure to them. The writing was, in my opinion, better. It had better stories, and it had more than just like a romance plot, which I really like a book that's not just romance. Like, I want to have like a mystery or just like any kind of book with a subplot of romance. And then
I'm sick.
But I also do enjoy just like a normal romance book. So my latest reads have been Fake Skating by Lynn Painter, Redeeming Six by Lynn Painter, and Saving Six.
That is not correct.
Saving Six by Chloe Walsh and Saving Six by Chloe Walsh. I really like the Boys of Tommen series, Tommen. I'm on the fourth. Oh my gosh, I'm on the 4th book in the series. Wow, okay. I'm on the 4th book in the series. Things are going pretty well. I really enjoy them, and I think I enjoy them so much because genuinely it's not just romance. There's like bigger problems going on that they have to work around, and I appreciate that, you know, some books aren't just strict romance. Like, I really appreciate it. Anyways, so if you want to start out reading, I know literally everyone says this, but I would say you should try one of Lynn Painter's books. If you want like a really cute, clean romance, then I would say you should probably start with the Do-Over. Now, a lot of people say to start with Better Than the Movies, but I'm not gonna lie, Better Than the Movies was a bit boring at first, so I think the Do-Over you'd really enjoy. I love that book, and I got really upset because in freshman year I used to get really nauseous all the time, and I didn't have very many bookshelves yet, so I had these books on my floor and I threw up all over them, that book included, and the special edition. I was so upset. It was genuinely infuriating, but whatever. So I recently repurchased it, and I literally love that book so much. Now, moving on to different genres of book. I also enjoy murder mystery and just mystery. Now, for mystery, I would recommend The Dead Girls of Hysteria Hall. That book is by Katie Allender. I really liked it. I stole it from my sister's closet. Thank you, Chloe. That was so sweet of you to let me borrow your book. Okay, whatever. So I read that book within like 2 days, and then right after I read a ton of other Katie Allender books. But about her books, they were really mystery themed, and a few of right, that I really appreciate that they all have like subplots of romance, and they're like super duper small. The Dead Girls of Hysteria Hall, it's like barely at all referenced, and I really, really like that. Now, here's what I genuinely cannot read to save my life: a book that doesn't have any dialogue in it. Like, I can't read well, I guess maybe I wouldn't read an autobiography. I really enjoyed the Dork Diaries when I was little, but like, some books I genuinely can't read because of like specifically educational text, which is most people, but it's genuinely so boring to me that I have to stop. Like, I genuinely have to put the book down and walk away. But other than that, yeah, it's whatever. So today I went on a journey, a little journey. Oh, I didn't fix my nose ring. Oh, shout out, Dylan is in trouble. I feel like Dylan is in trouble. Shout out to my editor. Mwah, I love her so much. And then also, right, I went on a journey today. So I left the house, okay? I went to Five Below. I got a bag of Oreos, a bag of Fritos, and a Sprite Zero. And then I gave the bag of Oreos to some homeless people. And then I drove around for a bit to Office Depot because I needed to see if they had Instax mini film, because I have one of these tiny printers and one of these ancient Polaroids, and the film for the Polaroid was expired, and this one just didn't have any in it. So I was like, okay, I need to go get some. They didn't have any. So, and I knew that they wouldn't have any at the Target that was right next to it. So I looked it up on Target online, and it was like, here, we have it at this location, available for pickup within the next 2 hours. And I was like, great, whatever, I'll just go get it myself. So I took a wrong turn and genuinely took me to like the edge of town. I swear to you, what I saw was genuinely like when the sign falls down in the Lorax and you see like all the dead stuff because they took all the trees. Genuinely, that's where that route took me, and I was so confused because basically the route, it had me go here, 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 here. I don't know how to describe it, but it was horrible because genuinely I could have gotten there from my house way quicker, but I mean, I guess I was out, but I made one wrong turn, so it rerouted the whole thing, and then I got really nervous because I was in a construction lane, and it said that I can't go that way, but I'd already started going that way, so I stopped, and then I just let the cars in the other lane look at me like and shame me because literally I don't think I was supposed to be there, and then a car pulled up behind me after like 3 minutes, so I was like, oh, no, I have to go. It ended up being fun because here I am. So I went and drove to the Target, and I, funnily enough, was absolutely dead inside. There was like a good amount of cars in the parking lot, good amount of people walking around. I walk in, not to mention there were literally 2 security cars. Walk in, there's a security guard standing right there, and I'm like, whatever, I know what I need, I'll just go get it. So I walk, and I go to the area where I think it is, and I was correct. And then I see that it's locked up. So I go to the other side, and they had like a little thing, and rather than a help button, they have this thing where you put your hand under it, and it'll like motion sense it, and then it'll call an employee over. And this this kind of cute guy came over, and he was like, yeah, what do you need? And I was like, Oh, hi, I just need 3 of the soft glitter instant films, please. He was like, yeah, no problem. I grabbed that and I left. And then I went home. It was great. Shout out to the boy that I saw in my rear view mirror when I was driving to Five Below. You were cute, but, you know, whatever. It's fine, I guess. It's fine, I guess. Hello? Okay. Hello? Hello? I think for my next video, I might do a slime video low-key. But I don't know how that setup would work with this bed. And this is my filming space. So this is probably the only space you'll ever see. Whoa. Anyways, I want to do reaction videos, so maybe I can like get a little prop table and like put my iPad over there so that you're looking at me. I also like makeup, so I will be doing some makeup content at some point if you'd like to see that. So just let me know what kind of content you'd like to see. But anyway, well, that was my cat. And oh, it's my cat. Here, I'll get her. Matilda? Come here, baby. Here, over here. Here, baby. This is my cat. She's so pretty. She does not like to be held, but her name is Matilda. She is so sweet. She just wants love. That's all any of us want. Today's Sunday, which means that I have to go to school tomorrow. Now, that's literally so rude. Okay, well, this is my outro. Thanks for watching. That was so super duper nice. And I hope that I was funny enough to get you to stay. And if I wasn't, that's okay. I understand. Because, I don't know, this probably was not a great first video, but whatever. So